We had it ages ago. Ages ago. I learned it first ages ago. I don't know if they know it, but it'll be fun. Well, good evening. Oh, that's quite loud, that is. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Bell. The Bell in Bath's own, community-owned music venue. A beautiful place. I reckon slightly less of that, yeah. Oh dear, we got an unholy trinity, sorry. So how are you all doing on a Monday night? This is a school night. Don't you have useful things to do in the morning? No? Excellent. That's good to know.
How about useless things?
Useless things. Good. Perhaps we do. Perhaps we do. My name is Hellard, and here we are blessed with the Djukella Orchestra, represented tonight by Piotr Jordan and the Master of Space and Time, Nye Parsons. These are good. You'll see. You'll want to clap them after all. You'll see what they can do. They're a small orchestra, but perfectly formed. I don't know if you are the kind of people that, like me, that listen to a bit too much news. That's probably... Can I have slightly less on this microphone? It's a bit kind of ringy in the mid. Bottom end, more bottom end and less of the kind of ringy, oh, 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 which is, oh, oh, oh. More bottom end would be good. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that's good. But this is a song called McDonald's for the Mind. This is written by a dear friend of mine called Nathan Ball, who makes guitars just outside of Shepton Mallet. He was in Wookie Hole for a long time. But it's called McDonald's for the Mind. This is dedicated to all these crazy information sources that we now have. I see. Oh. Goes something like this. 1, 2, 3. There's herrings and there's elephants, red and white respectively, false flags and smoke screens, the modern day mystery. Our eyes are locked on prizes, and now the chase has become tantalizing, like cats and dogs with mirror balls and laser pens reflecting in. We're taking it all right in. We'll let them supersize these lies, and we're happily ingesting them. McDonald's for the mind, a little glitter for the eyes, contortion for the soul, restricted and controlled. Is it not truth that we're supposed to see in the papers and on TV screens? Are the people really blind to these hidden agendas and the fat cat's pipe dreams? Our chosen motivations, inconsequential situations, overlooked by wide and dazzled eyes, celebrity obsessed and pacified. We're taking it all right in. We'll let them supersize these lies, and we're happily ingesting them. McDonald's for the mind, a little glitter for the eyes, contortion for the soul, restricted and controlled. And we're taking it all right in. We'll let them airbrush out the lies, so there's no need for them to compromise. Our McDonald's for the mind. herrings and there's elephants, red and white respectively, false flags and smoke screens, the modern day mystery. Thank you very much indeed. So now I think I'd like to play you a very gentle song, just for a moment, because it is a Monday night, and this the 11th night we've performed in a row, and it's nice just to have a little gentle moment to look around at you. But I'd like to sing you a song. It's a song that was published in 1786 by the great Robert Burns, or by a rich man actually, but written by the great Robert Burns. It's a song about the birds and the bushes of the British countryside. It's also full of absolute filth if you understand the conventions of 18th century poetry, but it's quite subtle. But it's a song about the birds and the trees they like to live in, and it has sly comments about the hunting habits of richer men. It's like a vegetarian song from the 18th century in Dumfriesshire. But anyway, we will provide you with a great mixture of musics. The name of the band is the Djukella Orchestra. Djukella is a word which means mongrel in Srpsko-Hrvatski, which you might know as Serbo-Croatian or Yugoslavian in old money. And we like to give you a mongrel mixture of musics. But right now, a little bit of Scots. Oh. Yeah. It's called Now Westland Winds. Westland winds and slaughtering guns bring autumn's pleasant weather. The moorcock springs on whirring wings among the blooming heather. Now waving grain wide o'er the plain delights the weary farmer. The moon shines bright as I rove at night to muse upon my charmer. Partridge loves the fruitful fells, the plover loves the mountains, the woodcock haunts the lonely dells, the soaring hern, the fountains. Through lofty groves the cushat roves, the path of man to shun it. The hazel bush o'erhangs the thrush, the spreading thorn, the linnet. Thus every kind their pleasure find, the savage and the tender. Some social join and leagues combine, some solitary wander. I vaunt away the cruel sway, tyrannic man's dominion, the sportsman's joy, the murdering cry, the fluttering gory pinion. But Peggy dear, the evening's clear, swift flies the skimming swallow. The sky is blue and the fields in view, all fading green and yellow. Come let us stray our gladsome way and view the charms of nature, the rustling corn, the fruited thorn, and every happy creature. We'll gently walk and we'll sweetly talk till the silent moon shines clearly. I'll grasp thy waist and fondly pressed swear how I love thee dearly. Nocturnal showers to budding flowers, not autumn to the farmer, so dear can be as thou to me, my fair, my lovely charmer. Thank you very much indeed. Is Stevie around with his special magic machine? Or he's hiding away somewhere? He's hiding in the back. Hey Stevie, have you got the special magic machine to mute my guitar? He's there, he's there. Can you mute the guitar? Thank you very much. So right now, I'd like to back there. We were on the 1786 poetry schedule. I like a song that's 250 years old that you can still understand to an extent, you know. But hopefully you understood a bit of what that was talking about. I'd like to change it up now and play you a different kind of music. We're going to bring it slightly more up to date. This one I think is from 1812. But it's a very different style. I seem to remember this harmonica might have been slightly broken last night, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's a shame. So which? Oh dear. Just make the noise with your mouth. Yeah, exactly. We'll see. We'll see if I can. This is an orange one. Anyway, I was going to play it to you on a German instrument made in Japan, but I'm actually going to play it to you a proper shiny German instrument made in Germany. But yeah, this is tune. I know this because it's the melody to an anti-fascist anthem from Catalonia called Ai Carmela from the 1930s. And but I found the tune is actually from 100 years before and was an anti-Napoleon dance. And one of the reasons I like to play what we call Djukella music, mongrel music, or mixture of different musics, is because I think hybrid vigor is really important, mixing things together. If you marry your sister for more than 7 generations, for example, then you'll end up with J.D. Vance. And nobody wants that, particularly not in the Cotswolds, you know. But anyway, this is a piece of music from Catalonia, 1812, I believe, and you can direct it against whichever fascist dictator you fancy. It's called Waltz Caramello. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Hi, Rosanna. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. I've lost the pick.
Would it be on the other guitar?
Stevie, can I have the other guitar? Oh, maybe it's there already. Can you hit? Is that coming through the? It is, yeah. So thank you very much for listening to our mongrel mixture of musics. This next one, I'm going to try and bring it right up to date. Have you heard of this thing they call smartphone? Smartphone. It's like a bathroom tile or something. The people, they touch it like this. I'm sure you've seen them. I'm sure you've seen them. Anyway, it's a very popular device nowadays. But I thought it important to write a little song dedicated to your friend who touches the thing a little bit too much. We were all told that would make us go blind. I don't know how scientifically accurate that was, but
that was a long time before 5G, though.
it was before. Oh, don't bring up 5G. You'll probably split the room. There'll be half of the people saying, no, if you have 5G, you can't come into my house because... My favourite one was in the Oracle. Do you know the Oracle? Have you been to Glastonbury? There's a free newspaper in Glastonbury called the Oracle. And it advertises all sorts of things like yonic steaming. Be careful. And I'd love to give it a chance. I think I'm missing the yoni. But anyway, the yonic steaming. But my favorite was the dirty electricity. You could buy this thing, which is essentially like one of those air fresheners you plug into the wall. And apparently it would remove the dirty electricity from your house. Because apparently there's clean electricity and the dirty electricity is making us sad. But it reminded me of something that Chris Morris had done on Brass Eye many years beforehand. I need to clean my yoni.
Yeah, Jess, we don't want your dirty electricity in here.
But often these people that offer information, they're not really scientists. They may be wearing a white coat. But I don't know if it's really the way. But anyway, I wrote a song called Black Mirror's Got You, which reassuringly in German is Die schwarze Spiegel hat die in dein Bein geschlossen, which is slightly sinister. But in English it's more rhythmic, so we'll stick with that. But this is dedicated to your friend who likes the telephone. And I'm sure it wasn't you. Goes something like this. Look. Black mirror's got you. It's got you right by your glazed over eyes. I know you think I mean somebody else, but if you look at yourself, you might be surprised. Black mirror's got you by the fingers and the brain. If your great-grandmother watched you for an evening, heard the stories you're believing, she'd think you're insane. She'd see you walking around with your head down. You don't even know the way around your own hometown. If you misplace it for a minute, have you seen the way you fidget, just like Gollum after losing his ring? Black mirror's got you. And where exactly have your manners gone? You interrupt a good conversation at the whim of a vibration. Did you forget about your answer phone? Black mirror's got you. Its mirrors bleep, gives you a visible rush. It knows exactly where you've been, and the things that it's seen would make the Pope blush. He's got a license for that. Oh yeah. Well, she'd see you out in public, eyes down, hands tied. You don't even give a nod to those you're sitting beside. In this age of isolation, total digital segregation, connecting people seems to divide. Black Mirror's got you. It's got you right by the mugshot, hasn't it just? Every selfie that you snap with that cool new app is being rented out for profit by a robot. Black Mirror's got you. It's got you right by your diminishing attention span. Hooked on endorphin anesthesia, like a goldfish with amnesia, posting pictures of your breakfast on your Instagram when you're scrolling for distraction through your timeline. It seems that all your friends are having a better time, but when you judge your darkest nights by deftly edited highlights, comparisons are rarely benign. Why don't you give us a comparison there? Black Mirror's got you. It's got you right by the scruff of your neck. It's been directing your perspective, imperceptibly affecting your opinions. What did you expect? Black Mirror's got you. Whether you like it or not, transfixed by what you read on your own Twitter feed, we've ended up with a despot again. It doesn't matter what shape, brand, or size, we're all lapping up our own bespoke cocktail of lies. Mr. Orwell tried to warn us, but the apps, the maps, the porn has got us lining up to buy ourselves Big Brother's eyes at a very expensive price, I might add. You could buy a Nokia on the market for $10. Black Mirror's got you. It's got you right by the data stream. Or is that the data stream? It sells behavioral predictions and iris recognition. It's a totalitarian dream. Black Mirror's got you. It's got you right by the small print, hasn't it just? With language so hard to grip, but just so easy easy to skip, that we unquestioningly give our consent. Did you never get the feeling that we're all being groomed? Are you really the consumer or just being consumed? Just a word of advice as you finger your device. The product they're trading is you. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, that's still happening. So I'm sure that you're all perfectly aware that in a 30-year career in funk music, it is possible to make literally hundreds of pounds. It is. If you know the right people and you practice every day, and you're willing to drive most of your life and spend all of your wages on diesel, then there are literally hundreds of pounds available in this industry. So if you like the music, please buy CDs because you'll like them. There's wonderful selection of all sorts of different styles and songs and all sorts of things here. And if you don't like the music, please buy CDs for people you don't like. And that will help everyone out. Christmas is always coming after all. Well, if you don't have a CD player, you might well have a table that wobbles. If you have a table that wobbles, I'd say buy 3, because then if it deteriorates over the years, you can choose a different thickness of booklet to. You can just donate as well. There'll be ladies and gentlemen coming around with a glass and shaking it in your head at some point to try and get your money. So you can do that as well. But if you'd like CDs, then that would be all the better. In fact, on that subject, being as I can't see Stevie, I think I'm going to pick the other guitar up again.
Stevie's over here.
No, Stevie's not over there. He's not even pretending to be Stevie. But dedicated to the fantastic staff who are working so hard, and somebody will be going around with a glass to shake at you at some point. So in the theme of that, I would like to sing you a song. I'd like to get you to sing along with us, if that's okay. It's dead easy. When I sing tax-free money, you sing tax-free money directly afterwards. Call and response. Yeah, you okay with that? So should we try it out? Tax-free money.
Tax-free money!
That was very loud. You have a microphone. You don't have to scare people like that.
Near the microphone.
But this is a song dedicated to all those people that have to work for tips. And of course, the delightful staff of the Bell. Waitresses and strippers, come with me, 'cause you know where it's at. You can tell by the sound that it makes that it's €2 in the hat. Just sing it more like Ed Sheeran and watch the cash rolling, caterwauling on the corners. How I pay my rent. I'm talking tax-free money. We're talking tax-free money. We're talking tax-free money. That's what I want, honey. That's exactly what I want. I'm talking tax-free money. We're talking tax-free money. If you can spare a brother some, lay it on me. Here's the rub. Well, nobody pays taxes. When we get paid, they're already gone. They are orchestrating crises to take your pension funds. We're so meek, my friend. Robbing us doesn't take a gun. You think they're worried about the deficit? I think they're having fun with your tax-free money. With your tax-free money. With your tax-free money. That's what I want, honey, that's exactly what I want. I'm talking tax-free money. We're talking tax-free money. If you can spare a brother some, lay it on me. Why don't you lay it on us there, Piotr? Well, Elon pays no taxes. That greasy Bezos pays no taxes. That evil Trump, he pays no taxes. Because they know what to do. You see another year go by without nothing to show. Can't you hear them, my friends? They are laughing at you. They've got your tax-free money. They got your tax-free money. Let's hear you. They got your tax-free money. That's what I want, honey. That's exactly what I want. I'm talking tax-free money. We're talking tax-free money. You gotta try a bit harder than that. Tax-free money. That's what I want, honey. Come on, you try one more hard. We're talking tax-free money. We're talking tax-free money. If you can spare a brother some, lay it on me. No, you tell us one.
Yeah.
If I'd been a bit smarter, then I could be a bank robber. But singing these songs is about all that I can do. But around campfires and bars, I still feel like a star. Come and join us now again, and we will sing a few for you and take your tax-free money. We'll take your tax-free money, tax-free money, tax-free money. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. I'm talking tax-free money. Tax-free money. Tax-free money. Tax-free money. If you can spare a brother some, lay it on me. Thank you very much. That's to all of the staff that have to work for tips. And all the people that do that.
Oh, yeah. That's better.
Sorry, that was the technical difficulties section of the show, but apparently you have Nye back here now, which is good. So tonight I have a request, you see. I have a request, and it's nice to have a request. Often requests consist of, do you know any Oasis? Or Freebird? Or Hotel California? Or something like this. But it's nice to be requested songs that you'd like to sing.
But you know, Jess, if they don't play any of our stuff, we're not obliged to play
No,
any of their stuff.
of course not. It's true. It's true. It's true. But this is a song written by my dear friend Scott Cook, who we just were playing with last night in Cardiff. We were in Cardiff, and then we were in Preston, just down the road from here. Where, if you don't know about the Preston Festival, that's happening in 2 weeks' time, 2 weekends' time. 19th, 20th, 21st. If you don't know Preston, it's a village 4 miles from here, which is quite marvellous. And we were there on Saturday, and then we were in Cardiff last night with Scott Cook, who's a great singer-songwriter from West Virginia, but grew up in Canada. I met him at the top of a stairwell in Taiwan in the year 2000. And he's an interesting dude, and I've not seen him for 9 years until last night. No, the night before last. But this one, I think Emily made this request about 6 or 7 years ago, and it's probably the first time we get to. I don't know if these lads know it, but they can. At the beginning, it's a song called "Your Sweet Time," and it's one of my favorite love songs because it manages to call the recipient smelly twice during the song, but in a very gentle kind of way. But I'm going to start off with a little tune by Djukella Morrison, which I forget the name of, but it goes on like this. Darling, just a whiff of you inspires. I'm wishing I were with you, singing round the fires, drinking cheap wine. And I'm jonesing for a little bit more of your sweet time. Well, your love's a foreign country, darling, take the lead. I'm carrying no currency, I can't even read the street signs. But I'm searching the lanes for a hidden doorway into your sweet time. Girl, that's understood. I know that you've got others, but don't your hands feel good in between mine? Won't you keep a little room for me in your sweet time? You can take me home to dinner, I'll even meet your folks. I promise to scrub up and laugh at their jokes. You can even meet mine. if you do a little scrubbing up too in your sweet time. I'm feeling like a ghost. This little flame I'm carrying, if you guard it close, it ought to keep fine. Won't you keep it burning in the window of your sweet time? Well, some things you can't rehearse, some things you'll never know. I'll listen for another verse, pray whatever road my feet find. Lead me far and wide, back inside of your sweet time. Lead me far and wide and back inside of your sweet time. Thank you very much. There you go. That's a long time request. You're welcome. So I think right now we'll probably leave you just, I think I'll do you one more song written by the same man, but when I first met him in 2000 at the top of a stairwell in Taiwan, he was a reggae and drum and bass dude. He's become folkier, as you can hear in the whole kind of, you might say bluegrass here kind of way. But this is one Scott wrote years ago called Real Revolution. This is available on albums here, like many of the other songs we play. And it's called Real Revolution. It's dedicated to all of the gardeners and the allotmenteers and all of you people that dig the ground. And it's also dedicated to Isaiah. And those wonderful people who broke the airplanes and inspired that poor man, he got arrested because he was holding up a joke from Private Eye that said, acceptable Palestine action, shooting people in food queues, unacceptable Palestine action, spraying paint on airplanes. But apparently the paint on airplanes is the terrorism one. But this is called Real Revolution. It's dedicated to all there used to be a movement called Swords into Plowshares, which was again quoted from Isaiah in the Old Testament of the Bible. The Torah, chapter 12, where it says, beat your swords into plowshares. But that was a big movement of Catholic people actually at the time who destroyed American military equipment. And now there is the need to do this as well, because we live in times where it makes a lot more money to sell weapons to people than it does to actually organize an economy. So we should get on with it. But it's called Real Revolution. It goes something like this. I know I'm going to get on with it. I'm just, I was there. Bring up the real revolution. As you know, it won't be on TV. This kind of thing, you've got to stick around. Get to know people to see. It won't be one with rhetoric. It won't be one with guns. It won't be one standing on the backs of anyone. If it's a real revolution, it won't make us all the same. If it's the one real revolution, it won't need a name. But peacefulness and compassion, family feeling and compassion, tolerance and compassion in a time of war and hate. You go on about us and them, you got them both inside. One that you hold up a banner for, one that you try to hide. If it's a real revolution, it won't be led by a man of war. You will become the thing you fight against if you only see what you fight for. Beat your swords into plowshares, beat your swords into plowshares, beat your swords into plowshares and dig in and work. Beat your swords into plowshares, beat your swords into plowshares, beat your swords into plowshares and dig in and work. Bring up the real revolution in your hearts and minds. Keep the thought of it close to you in desperate times. It won't be led by a guru who lives his life like a god. It won't be led by a rock star. It won't be led by the mob. If it's a real revolution, it's the one within. It's the one we've been fighting since the world began. It's peacefulness and compassion, family feeling and compassion, tolerance and compassion in a time of cold hearts and landmines and bombs and hate. Beat your swords into plowshares, beat your swords into plowshares, beat your swords into plowshares and dig in and work. Beat your swords into plowshares, beat your swords into plowshares, beat your swords into plowshares and dig in. Thank you very much indeed. That is the master of space and time, Night Passes on the double bass. And Piotr Jordan, direct from Didcot, on the violin. Thank you very much. My name is Jez Hellard. Please buy CDs, put money in the jar, buy yourselves drinks, and we'll be back in 10 minutes to sing you some more, if that's all right.
delivered. I have no idea when 9 might be.
The orange one is very different. It's very different, but it's quite good on this microphone.
When they are little, it's bloody hard work. But when they're not anymore, you really miss.
That, yeah,
You
surely.
really miss what they were. You know?
Surely. But Emma's not in the space to be told that right now. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I can see you now, because we can't find the bass player. If anyone's found the bass player, then who knows where he's gone to? He's called the master of space and time, and rather like Doctor Who, he can just. Sometimes I think he's off saving another universe, but who knows exactly where he goes to? But we might well find him. But my only problem with the first half was I couldn't see any of you people because he was right in the way. So now I can at least say hello. Hello. Nye Parsons, are you anywhere local? No? Maybe he's in the bathtub. I don't know if there is a bathtub. He might be in the smoking area. You never can tell. I was worried that he'd been kidnapped by aliens, and you never know what kind of probes they might have applied to him.
I thought that kind of thing only happened in Glastonbury.
It's okay, kid. It's more of a Glastonbury thing, I suppose. Oh, he's going. Look at his. I saw his legs. I saw his legs come around. Look at that. Probably something like that. Or saving another universe. You never can tell. With the minor, major.
Okay.
Huh. Thank you very much indeed. See you next time. Lovely to see you. Travel safe. So, you people seem quite lively for a Monday evening. So you don't have to go to school in the morning. No? You've learned enough already, yeah? Excellent. Well, thank you for sticking around for the second half on a Monday night. We'll take that as a great compliment. I think I'd like to sing you a song called Harvest Gypsies. This is dedicated to all the people that have ever lived in vehicles or had to travel for work or picked fruit or hops. We've got loads of hops over there. If you go on that side, look. I always find it fascinating playing in this place because we have three entirely different audiences. These are the listening people there that like sit in a special place and they look at you. Then these ones, they're a mixed bunch, these ones. Sometimes they dance, but sometimes they just do interesting things. And these ones over here, they're always doing interesting things. This is the most active, but perhaps the least listening area of the place. But it's great fun here. And can you hear? You can hear it when Piotr plays and when I play. You can hear the music. Yeah, that's because we have Stevie on the sound. Let's have a big round of applause for Stevie on the sound. He knows exactly what he's doing. This is called Harvest Gypsies. In October we will come, 150,000 strong, and when the pickings over we'll be gone. They call us harvest gypsies. We only come because we must. We were driven here by dust, and they won't even look at us. They call us harvest gypsies. We're the hardest that it's ever been. I sold my blankets for gasoline, and it's only hunger that I've seen. Now I'm a harvest gypsy. But there's apricots in Santa Clara, Kern County, they've got apples there, and the grapes are growing everywhere, all for the harvest gypsy. In a walnut grove, I met a man who lost a child before San Fran. We're strangers they don't understand. We are the harvest gypsies. And the gondolas and railroad lines They fill with men when it is time, drawn by the orange and the lime, all harvest gypsies. Hate it when their taxes rise and the squatter camps that they despise, but without us they would rot and die, without the harvest gypsies. And we Hellards all were farming men, and I dream one day we will again, to yearn for the soil's a curious pain when you're a harvest gypsy. In October we will come, and we'll be 150,000 strong. And when the picking's over, we'll be gone. They call us harvest gypsies. In October we will come, 150,000 strong. Thank you very much. By boat, car, and train, wherever, whatever is available. That is the fantastic Piotr Jordan on the violin now. You don't get to see that every Monday night, I don't think. I reckon I'd like to sing a song. This is dedicated to Piotr and dedicated to anyone else that's ever been to London. Have you been to London? You know, London, yeah, it's quite a fierce place. But this is a song written about 4 characters who've gone to London. I'm from a village. I'm from 2 villages, really, one in Cumbria and one in Northamptonshire. But I was always told that the streets of London are paved with gold. But I went there for university and I found very little gold. There was a lot of chewing gum, there were various other things, but if anyone knows where those streets with the gold are, tell me all about that, because that would really help. South Africa, yeah, but that's too far to walk. It's difficult. And I reckon there's some unscrupulous people around there. But anyway, this is kind of a reverse Dick Whittington. This features 4 characters that have gone to London looking for fame and fortune. I found a much pointier one there. That's much better. Doncaster lass, she trains it down on the 1:15. Friday night, leaves the kids at home, and she struts her stuff on the Euston Road, saying, do you want some company, darling? Do you want some company now? My place, your place, or no place at all. I could use the extra cash anyhow. But that's the sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. And Jean-Paul, he came over from Toulouse. They told him that London was the golden goose. He never could get his hands on enough to eat. Well, he never could quite drag his ass up off the street. And he wanted to be a rap DJ, but they took his pulse and they turned him away. Under the radar of your fellow man, with all that charisma, it ain't worth a damn. Saying, lend me your shoes till Monday. Brother, won't you lend me a comb? I can wash the dishes all night long. I just need my fare back home. But that's the sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. Tell us what happened. Rattling like the Northern Line. Well, Jackie, she tried just about everything. She tried to dance, she tried to sing. Too many doors slammed in your face. Well, it leaves a nasty aftertaste. So you scramble around for a little bit of cash and ease the pain with Mr. Flash. St. Anne's Court's the rendezvous for those who share your point of view, saying this is the last time you'll see me, never again, no way. One more time, I'll never ask you again. I've just got to get through today. But that's the sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. He sleeps every 2 or 3 days. He runs through Soho like a rat through a maze. Little blackmail here, a sting on the side, enough to get him started on his next enterprise. Well, he dresses expensive, but that's just a crutch. Like his word or his handshake, it doesn't mean much. Depends on his kickback from the middleman and whatever he can beat out of Sally Ann. Saying you're lucky I'm the one you ran into. You're lucky that I've taken a shine. You're lucky I've needed a partner. 50-50 right down the line. But that's the sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. Gillian, She's a Doncaster lass, and she trains it down on a 1:15. Friday night, leaves the kids at home and struts her stuff on the Euston Road, saying, do you want some company, darling? Do you want some company now? My place, your place, and no place at all. I could use the extra cash anyhow. But that's the sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. Well, that's the sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, in fact, I'd like to sing you a song. This is a song, an American song dedicated to all of the people who've done terrible things and need to apologize for it. It's a song called I Should Have Known Better. And Johnny Forbes told me to learn this one on the same day that Jake Alexander Stevens told me to learn it. It's a good precedent. It's a song, I believe it was written by a man called Conrad Vert, but he goes by the name Possessed by Paul James. I don't know why. But it's called Should Have Known Better. And if you like to sing, you can sing. It goes like this. Perfume letters from an earlier time, memories of ladies now left far behind. Too many lovers makes your heart go blind. I should have known better. I was foolish and I chased the sun. Young ones are flying, now my days are done. Too many lovers makes you on the run. I should have known better. Well, I tried too hard. I spoke too soon. I got too drunk and I shot the moon. And all the while you'd look at me and you'd say, you should have known better, baby. You should have known better, darling. You should have known better, baby, now I do. Baby, now I do. That's your bit if you like it. And for the cops as well. I was a lion tamer long ago, a veteran in the art of fooling ghosts, much too lonesome for their hearts to know. I should have known better. I jumped from rooftops both far and wide. I stole their kisses and I robbed them blind, leaving lovers in a bed of lies. I should have known better. Well, I tried too hard. I spoke too soon. I got too drunk and I shot the moon. And all the while you'd look at me and you'd say, you should have known better, baby. You should have known better, darling. You should have known better, baby, now I do. Oh, baby, now I do. What you tell us all about it? You know about this. I'm much too old now to even scores. My wife, she left me back in 94. I should have known better. So I sit here in this shallow grave, thinking of answers. Well, I should have saved just short of heaven's gate. Amazing grace, I should have known better. Well, I tried too hard, I spoke too soon, I got too drunk and I shot the moon. And all the while you'd look at me and you'd say, you should have known better, baby. You should have known better, darling. You should have known better, baby, now I do. Oh, baby, now I do. Give us one more then, bud. You can hear that he's got some things to be sorry about, yeah. Perfume letters from an earlier time. Memories of ladies now left far behind. Too many lovers makes your heart go blind. I should have known better. I was foolish and I chased the sun. Young ones are flying, now my days are done. Too many lovers makes you on the run. I should have known better. Everybody, well, I tried too hard, I spoke too soon, I got too drunk and I shot the moon. And all the while you'd look at me and you'd say, you should have known better, baby. You should have known better, darling. You should have known better, baby, now I do. Oh, baby, now I do. Thank you very much for dancing, for singing, and for recognizing the error of your ways.
The error, you speak the truth. And you do it well.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Hello. What you plug it? Are you going to buy? Emily's suggesting that you all buy CDs. The CDs are very good. A lot of these songs and tunes and stuff are on these CDs, and they're really good, beautifully mastered by really good people. And yeah, and if you don't want to buy CDs, then put money in the glass anyway, and all that kind of thing. Because this it's not the easiest way to get rich. But we keep going away because we like it. But anyway, I'd like to sing you. Are you okay with some reggae? You're okay with reggae music? Yeah? Excellent. We'd like to sing you. This is one I think is very important to sing every day. It's a song written by my dear friend Billy Salisbury, who's better known as the Undercover Hippie. But he wrote this some 16 years ago, I believe, and it gets more and more relevant all the time. Stevie, are you there with my... Oh, no, my guitar's already on. That's good. Stevie, he works faster than the mind. It's incredible. Because this is a song called Borders. It's a song you can dance to and a song you can think to all at the same time. It's called Borders. This is dedicated to all of these strange people and their flags.
Have you seen the picture of the flags being turned into a Battenberg cake?
No, I haven't seen that yet. I'd like to see that. But first of all, I would like to ask the delightful gentlemen of the Djukella Orchestra to take you on a little trip down the Danube to the shores of the Black Sea. Don't look to the left, there's loads of incendiary devices there. But you can take us somewhere there. We put up the borders that board us into our boxes. Can't you see now the locksmith lies is stoking up the national pride, but keeping all the wealth inside. We put up the borders that board us into our boxes. Can't you see now the locksmith lies is stoking up the national pride, but keeping all the wealth inside. We're putting up the borders that keep out the needy man, borders that protect the greedy man, borders that keep all the living men dead, dead, dead. We're putting up the borders that keep out the needy man, borders that protect the greedy man, borders that keep all the living men dead, dead, dead. We're putting up the borders that separate us from our fellow human beings, emphasizing difference instead of seeing the reflections that connect us, the connections that perfect us. The similarities are factors that affect us in our everyday existence on this planet that we all live upon. 8 billion expressions of the same essential one, the same essential force, a fundamental source of energy that manifests itself in oh so many different ways. And it's all alright and all okay, and that's just fine, you know, because sometimes I know you have to draw the line to make sense of what you see in this reality. But understand the lines you draw only exist within your mind. It's the illusion of separation. Whoa, separating nation from nation, the justification for social segregation, so deep in our delusion like a world of mental patients. Now it's time to tear down the asylum walls and let the patients out. Time to let the refugees inside and share the wealth about. Time that we all understand that this is just one land Come on, people, people, it's time to make a stand and say no. I won't go. I won't go quietly, no, no, no. I won't go quietly, no, no, no. This is your bit. Call and response. No. I won't go. I won't go quietly, no, no, no. I won't go quietly, no, no, no. But if I do, then you should know that you can't trap my soul. Oh, oh, you can't trap my soul. No, no, no. Behind these borders that board us into our boxes. Can't you see now the locksmith lies, smoking up the national pride, but keeping all the wealth inside? We're putting up the borders to keep out the needy man. Borders to protect the greedy man. Borders to keep all the living men dead, dead, dead. Tell us about it, F. And all the way down to the elephant there, darling. Putting up the borders that elevate the status of those with resources. Never wonder from what plundering the sources, misappropriated, excavated from the living earth. Minerals like outlaw criminals flee from their place of birth and make their journey northwards, destined for our waters, where they're welcomed in with open arms by the governments and corporates. Container ships slip over border points with ease when they're carrying the commodities that service our greed. But meanwhile, deep down in the belly of the ship, a silent human cargo waits. No food or water's passed this man's lips for the last 11 days. Kept alive by memories of families they left behind. They ride the waves towards the promise of a better life. Some flee from tyranny. Some simply seek a way to lift themselves out of the poverty that stalks them every day. Some run away from never-ending civil war. For every single one of them, this is the last resort, and they'll say no. I won't go. I won't go quietly, no, no, no. I won't go quietly, no, no, no. Remember, this is your bit. I said no. I won't go. I won't go quietly, no, no, no. Just like that. I won't go quietly, no, no, no. But if I do, then you should know that you can't trap my soul. Oh, oh, you can't trap my soul. No, no, no. Behind these borders that board us into our boxes. Can't you see now the locksmith lies, stoking up the national pride, but keeping all the wealth inside? We're putting up the borders to keep out the needy man. Borders to protect the greedy man. Borders to keep all the living men dead, dead, dead. We're putting up the borders that board us into our boxes. Can't you see now the locksmith lies, stoking up the national pride, but keeping all the wealth inside. We're putting up the borders to keep out the needy man, borders to protect the greedy man, borders to keep all the living men dead, dead, dead. Thank you very much indeed, people. It's been a great pleasure playing for you. I think we're a bit late already. They'll probably kick us out in a minute. But if you want, well, I'd love to give you one more little thing after that. Is that okay? Yeah? Thank you very much. So this is what I like to think of as the natural antidote to borders. In two senses, that song, it has many words, so many words. It gets complicated, where this one has no words at all. And it's a tango. It's called Atlas Tango. And I think it offers a fantastic antidote. There's nothing better as an antidote to borders than a tango around the Atlas. So introducing the master of space and time, Nye Parsons, on the double bass. Does anyone have any liquid? Just a touch of water? Oh, just, yeah. Well, no, I'll be there. You stop. No, you stop playing. Thank you very much. That's the Djukella Orchestra. That's Piotr Jordan on the violin and the master of space and time, Night Passes on the double bass and the lip. Thank you very much indeed to all the staff who worked so hard looking after us tonight. It's a sign of the highest breeding to be working hard whilst appearing to be idle. But thank you to Stevie for the sound and to all of you people over there for the listening. Excellent work. Thank you very much. And for you dancing, thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Please buy CDs, then we can eat food. That's good.